It's SF11 EPD. That's a 6485. I can hardly believe how warm it is.
We were here yesterday, it was bloody cold.
Alright.
And there was there the sun.
Well, I didn't tell the difference.
It was a lot more cloudy, and then we got the order from the zoo.
Right. So this is still another field to do, I believe.
Aye, but it's no, we're not getting into next week.
Not ready,
We're ready, no.
Everything's a wee bit later, isn't it?
Aye, quite a bit later, aye.
Quite a bit later, aye.
Well, because this field floods. If the river's up.
Right.
I was desperate to get it off.
So you're a happy man, you look to you.
Well, I'm happy man.
Very, very happy, aye.
I mean, it always looked a good crop, but it was never going to be a good crop if it flooded.
No. But 2 ton an acre.
77 tons in total.
Of 30 acres.
What?
77. Who's got their calculator then? 77 tons to.
Well, I was going to say with 2.2 or something.
It's certainly over 2 anyway.
Oh, well, it's 30. 75 is 2.5.
2.5 ton an acre.
So it's fully that.
And is it fairly clean? There's not a lot of rubbish amongst that? No.
No, a good combine driver.
We know that. You don't need to tell me that. So you put acid on them, is it?
Aye, we've got acid on them. If they'd been drier, we would have just bruised it at the same time.
But you can't do that, so you need to take them back to the farm and dip them up.
Well, Alfie says, we'll leave them a fortnight, we'll be able, it wasn't running through his rollers. Right. Because it's too dark on the outside. But even this morning, the stuff that's in the shed at home, that's a lot drier already.
Right. So it will dry in you. And how do we bruise it the next time, just with this?
Well, we've got a machine similar to this at home.
Do it yourself?
Be able to do it ourselves.
And so you just do it as you need it, sort of thing? Like?
We'll do a 2 loads at a time.
Right. It's very interesting. I've never seen the beans before. I've seen them at the Crichton, but I've never seen them being...
well, this acts like a break crop.
Right.
It rests it with cereals. So we'll go back in next year with a first crop of cereal, and it should be a lot higher yielded. Right. So because each year you put it in grain,
it's less.
The yield gets just gradually less. Right. And then we're trying to some way to refresh it. This works for us because we can feed this to the cattle. Right.
I've been back and filmed the whole crop.
Oh, aye.
Yeah. But I didn't come to the farm because not everybody wants to about the farm. But I know that you said it was all right. Don't know if you've seen any of the ones I did or not.
Oh, I've seen some of the engines in that.
Right.
Yeah. So it's just the chopper going.
It's no rubbish. I didn't put on anything I shouldn't put on. Well, most of the time anyway. Sometimes they get cut out, but not very often. So this is Buccleuch Estates,
This is on Buccleuch Estates land,
right?
We're up in Carswadda.
I know that. Dougie's been keeping me informed.
Right.
So,
you should have been here yesterday when all the places were here. Hundreds of the bloody things.
Right. I said, I was actually filming Drew Watson ploughing yesterday.
Right.
On Billicle. So he's going to be planting the fields today. I hope to catch him on the way back.
Right.
Near Hardgrove, Bray Hill.
Right.
So, but this was too good a chance to miss. But the sat nav took me to that bridge. It's closed and all that. Carry on.
So is that over beyond the
head for Pen Flint sort of thing?
Alright. Was the bridge closed up there?
Yes.
Alright.
But if I hadn't listened to sat nav and listened to Dougie, I'd been here an hour earlier. It didn't matter that much.
No.
You only need half an hour, and you get plenty out of that to put on.
So do you edit it before you put it on the website?
You've got to, you've got to edit everything. It's no use like things.
Right, well I'm going to go before I get caught bloody.
Right.
Right, I'm good.
As I said, it's A McKenzie. It's on the machine here. A 6485. Some machine. And 6630 premium there. Good man, thank you. Alright, it doesn't look that far, but it's a wee distance.
It's half a mile apparently.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right. So this house has been empty for years and lately.
I don't know when somebody lived in it last.
Right. Oops.
You know, it's actually it looks a well constructed house. You know, there's a lot of houses sometimes you think, Christ, this is flung together.
Right.
But no, it's got the sandstone, the clay stations usually use.
Right.
Well, there used to be quite a bit of staging here as well. That tin shed is left, and there's buildings either side of it.
Right.
Demolished them last year and levelled the site.
Uh-huh.
I was assuming it was to either sell it or do it up and let it out.
Right.
There's nothing worse happening here.
Right. So I see a lot of buzzers about the fact that probably one just caught something down there.
They must have caught a pheasant under the table yesterday and it
Right.
splattered it.
See there's some jumping up and down over there. The last time I seen Dougie's tractor was at the Dumfries show.
Oh, right,
Haven't seen it since then. So don't fetch your car out in the field, it's quite wet down here. At least he doesn't have to take his combine away back home.
2 hours just to get back in the
I would imagine so.
The stop, what are you talking about?
You can't have a 2 mile queue behind you, like.
No, apparently the police had arrived at 2 watches this one night, and somebody had reported them for having a queue of 52 cars behind it.
Right.
Behind something.
It's not like that. It's not always easy to get someone to pull in, Ken.
No, exactly.
You pull into the grass side and a grass verge, you make a bloody mess, you're in trouble again. Hunting for a bit of grip there. You get a bit of weight in them for there.
Well, that other trailer will have to try to turn it.
Right. This is your turning circle, I take it.
Yeah.
So if you went the right way, you're actually going back down the hill rather than come up the hill. There's a lovely bit of the country up here. So what will that river be? It's not the...
That's it.
It is in it. Well, Dougie didn't know. So
that's definitely it.
I'll need to get onto him.
So that's the bridge down there, it's the bridge.
Right.
Oh, this way it was coming in difficultly. Look, that bloody grass area.
Give her plenty of gun and get her going. You have cattle away most weeks, so quite a lot of cattle. Yeah. And was that the railway just run past you there?
The only place that hasn't reincorporated back into the fields.
Right.
It's quite handy for moving between the farms and feeding stock around.
Anyway, thanks very much.
No problem.
Hopefully see you again someday.
Yep.
I'll just take my time getting out of here because
exactly.
in case the trip over a lot of money's worth here. Right. Right, thanks very much. See you now. Aye, but the shoe got caught in the ground there, coming up the field. Anyway, that was good, very nice of the gentleman to let me get on the track to fetch me up the field there. That's some way back to Carswadda. I'll put the GoPro. I can just see some aeroplanes flying there. And that's Dougie taking the header off. They're actually going to leave the combine up here. As I said earlier on, they've got some more to do at a later date, hopefully next week. The reason why they're so keen to get the beans off this field, the River Nith does flood, and it could actually wipe out all this crop if the rain came and the field was flooded. Anyway, I'm going to get away, head back home, see if we can catch Drew Watson drilling at Bray Hill. So thanks to Dougie and all the team at AK Farm Services. Enjoyed my day when I got here finally. Oh dear.